Today we learn the hydroelectric power plant. It is one of the power plant from the types of power plant such as thermal power plant, hydroelectric power plant and nuclear power plant and renewable power plants. So we're going to learn today hydroelectric power plant. Hydroelectric power plant utilizes the potential energy of water stored in the height to generate electrical energy. We know that the sun is the main source of energy on the earth, but the water on the ground by the hydrological cycle placed on the height or a plants impregnating with the huge potential energy. This potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. This kinetic energy is converted into mechanical energy. The mechanical energy is converted into electrical energy with the help of turbine. Then move toward the working principle and working of the hydroelectric power plants. This is the figure diagram of the hydroelectric power plants, which shows that the reservoir, dam, first is the reservoir, dam, surge tank, valve house. This is penstock and this is a power station. We're going to learn the one by one the principle and working of the different types of that the object that were using in hydroelectric power plants. First is reservoir. The reservoir is a main. It is a basic need of hydroelectric power plant. Its function is to store the water during the excess flow period and supply during the lean flow period. That means dry season. Generally, the hydroelectric power plants it is mainly used in peak load hours. In peak load hours, during the dry season, but it can be also used for the base load plant in the uh, rainy season. So the we know that the working of the reservoir to store the water. Then move toward the penstock. The penstock is used to flow of the water from the penstock. It is closed conduit which connect the reservoir this reservoir of the plant to the turbines. They are built with the steel and reinforced concrete. In long penstock, great care must be taken against the water pressure. When the water is coming out through the penstock, there is a provided of the turbines over there. So the mechanical energy is converted into the electrical energy and then it will be get transmission to the bus bar and then goes to the distribution line and for the consumer end the water is coming out from the this penstock it goes to the tail race or given out to the rivers for the further use. So for that we use here the surge tank. Here, the surge tank is present. The reduction in the load of generator, the reduction in the load, that means when the load is reduces, the generator calls the governor to close the turbine and gates and thus increase the pressure of the penstock. So, for that, this may lead to the burst in the penstock. So, to reduce this pressure, small tank, that means surge tank is used to provide it to receive rejected flow. This is the main concept using the surge tank. Then this is the main way. Then about the valve house. The valve house this is for the control of the pressure where for when the load is reduces. So the pressure is coming out there. So which can be blurs the valve house or the penstock. So the surge tank is used for the high flow of water which go into the surge tank and reduces the pressure on the penstock. After that, the water is good to the tail race. It is the water after having done useful work in the turbine is discharged to the some stream through the tail race. This design is size of the tail race should be such that water has free exist. For that, there are the three types of turbines, which can three types of turbine. First is that Pelton wheel. Second is Francis turbine. Second is third is Kaplan turbine. These are the three types of turbine which are used for different types of power plant. That different types of hydroelectric power plant, which can be defined on the ways of the head. That means when the head is 90 to 110-meter high, so we use Pelton. Then when 40 to 200, we use Francis turbine, and Kaplan for 3 to 30 meter of head, we use Kaplan turbine. There are some advantages. Once the dam is constructed, the electricity can be easily produced at a constant rate. So we not required in the that much cost for the at the running cost. So the hydropower is fueled by the water, so it is a clean and neat source. So also reduce the production of the various pollutants that are provided by as compared to the steam power plant. Steam, that means thermal power plant. Disadvantage. First disadvantage is that the construction of dams are flood towns and cities because the huge reservoirs came out. So destruction, it is nothing but the destruction of the nature, alteration of the ecosystem, and loss of fertile land. These are the main disadvantage of the hydroelectric power plants. Apart from that, there are different types of power plants. These are used where depend upon the peak and base load power plant. In that, first is that the run of river hydroelectric power plant. It is mainly that when the water is going on, it will directly give the electrical energy to us. This is called as run of river power plant. Second is that uh, reservoir. That means we have seen the reservoir power plants. Reservoir power plants. That means we can reserve the water and we use for our necessary purposes. Apart from that, we use pump storage plant for our peak load hours. That means when when the water is going to tailrace, there is a certain dam is provided here for another name of power plant called as pump storage plant. So the water coming out here is then directly gone to the reservoir. Then when there is a peak load hours, then this water is also provided to the penstock for generating the energy for in the peak load hours. And in the off-peak period, the water is came to the feed pump and goes to the reservoir. This is the main types of power plant of in hydroelectric power plant. Thank you. For further videos, keep subscribe and be motivated. Thank you.